It's basically for people that are designing commercial geothermal systems, office buildings, schools, that kind of thing. Geothermal basically reduces the amount of energy that you use to run a heating and cooling system, and because it extracts heat from the ground or rejects heat to the ground, uses ground as a storage medium to when you're air conditioning the building, it'll reject a bunch of heat into the ground, and it'll extract it out the next winter. It's growing probably very quickly, probably more so in the commercial sector than in the residential sector. Industry started out in the residential sector probably 30 years ago or so, 35 years ago, and it's been growing. I've been working in the geothermal industry since about the early 80s. And I know our business is growing probably 50–60% a year. With the well-designed system, it depends on what the cost of electricity is versus natural gas and the other fuels that you have available. Okay. Typically, you'll see a payback in many areas of anywhere between 3 and 10 years. More larger mechanical contractors are starting to get into it because there's more large commercial projects being done. We're working on a project of about 1.5 million square feet to do a geothermal system for a complete shopping center. Cool. That kind of thing. So there's more people that haven't been involved in it before that are getting more and more involved in it. More engineering firms. People that are taking the course today, there's a couple of engineers and a couple of large mechanical contractors. IGSHPA is the International Ground Source Heat Pump Association and industry association that's basically there to promote the geothermal industry. Both across the U.S. and internationally.
Okay.
There's chapters in probably, I'm guessing, about half a dozen different countries, including China, India, South Korea, Canada, Spain. Good question. I basically always have been fairly interested in energy efficiency, and I worked with a hydrogeologist back a number of years ago, and they were designing water well systems to cool buildings, and that was not a far step from what we're doing now with using the earth itself as an energy storage medium to extract heat from in the winter and reject heat too in the summertime. Get to do a whole lot of different and interesting things. We did a project for the IKEA store in Denver where they are using ice storage tanks in combination with a geothermal system and using a snowmelt system that helps us get rid of a lot of heat that we can't use in the building.